Good afternoon, ma'am. Myself B. Rajeshwari, currently pursuing third BTech in Srinivasa Ramanujan Institute of Technology, a specific branch of Electronics and Communication Engineering. According to CA2 video presentation, the topic is the backward chaining and logical programming. The subject name is the artificial intelligence. The backward chaining and logical programming is the topic over there. Introduction to the backward chaining and logical programming. Backward chaining is a goal drive inference method used in a logical programming. It starts with a goal and works backwards to find supporting facts and rules. The logical programming is a paradigm and based on the formal logic primarily used in a knowledge, representations or reasonings. Backward chaining is what is backward chaining? The backward chaining is involves in a working for a desired conclusions back to known facts. It's commonly used in a expert systems and decision making applications, and the process of continuous until the goal proved true or there no further rules and apply. How backward chaining working? The backward chaining work in a first it is involved in a order logic, next it will involve in solve examples, and next it goes to artificial intelligence. The system checks if the goal can be directly interfaced from the existed facts. It searches for rules and that can lead to goals and attempts to verify their premises. The recur process continues until the goal is establishing of the failure and concluded. The advantages of the backward chaining: if the efficient for the problems where the goals is a specific and well defined, it only searches in a relevant parts of the knowledge base, reducing unnecessary computing. It is flexible and can handle incomplete or uncertain information effectively. The backward chaining in prologue. The backward chaining follows a classical dependence on the first backtracking algorithm. The example is a goal. Snowy sea. Disadvantages of the backward chaining: it may get stuck in infinite loops. It can properly managed. The approach can be inefficient if the goal depended on many intermediate steps. It required a well-structured knowledge based on the function and efficiency. Introduction of the logic programs. Logic programs used in a formal logic to express facts, rules and queries. Prolog is the most well-known languages used for the logic programming. It emphasizes declaration problem describing rather than the procedure code. These are the examples of the backward chaining examples. Components of the logic programs. Facts are a basic assertions and about the objects and their relationships. Rules define how new facts can be interfered from the excited facts. Queries are the question posed in the systems in interfere informations based on the facts and rules. How to logic program used in backward chaining. The logic program languages like a Prolog implements backward chaining during queries resolutions. If the queries occurs in the logic programming, that time that backward chaining is useful to overcome that problem. When a query is made, the system of the attempts to satisfy and the matching facts or applying rules. These processes are continuous requirements until the query and resolution no solution exists. The applications of the backward chaining and logical programming used in expert systems for a medical diagnosis, troubleshooting and decision supports. These contain many applications on the backward chaining and logical programming that will use to expert systems like medical diagnoses and troubleshootings and decision supports. Applied in a natural languages programming and semiotics of web developments. It is one of the applicable for the backward chaining and logical programming that will used in a natural languages like processing different types of web technologies and web developments. Employment in the automatic theories and approved in the knowledge-based reasoning systems. These contains it will provide some types of the resolutions and different types of automatic systems. These are the applications of the backward chaining that will use different types of applications contains in a backward chaining and logical programming. These will use it to a medical diagnosis, troubleshooting and decision making. The logical programming, this contains any types of queries in a logical programming. That time we will use some type of backward chainings. that will overcome the problems that contains different types of applications. The employment of the automatic theories and provided knowledge and based on the reasoning systems is also one of the type of the application of backward chaining. Thank you.